Leonardo's Dream by Hans de Beer. Leonardo the penguin lived in the South Pole. He looked a bit different from the other penguins because his beak was yellow and theirs were red. But none of them seemed to care about that, so Leonardo didn't either. What Leonardo did care about was that he couldn't fly, for flying was Leonardo's greatest dream. Every day Leonardo would smile confidently at his wings and whisper, "You'll be big soon," and then he would stand on one leg at the top of the cliff, letting the wind brush through his feathers, and imagine that he was flying over the ocean. It made him very happy. The other penguins made fun of Leonardo's dream of flying. One day, they walked past him laughing. "What's the matter, bad flying wizard?" they teased. "What do you know about flying, wizard?" Leonardo shouted back. He would even fly in a blizzard, he thought bravely, if he could fly at all. Despite their taunts, Leonardo worked on his daily flight exercises, but soon gave up. "Definitely not flying, wizard," he admitted sadly. The next day, Leonardo saw a bird with long, slender wings and a yellow beak soaring silently over the sky. He had never seen a bird fly so beautifully. When the bird landed close by, Leonardo went running up to him. "I'm Leo," he said, out of breath. "May I please look at your wings?" "But of course," said the bird, surprisingly. "I'm Otto." "Albatross," he added, and unfolded his unbelievably long wings. "When I grow up, my wings will be that big too," declared Leonardo. "Well, Leo," said Otto, kindly, "that might take a few years." "A few years? No, Leonardo wanted to fly right here, right now," he exclaimed. Otto's wings very carefully, then rushed to the shore. Then he gathered as many sticks as he could find and carried them to an open field. Curious Otto glided down from a cliff at Leonardo's request. Otto opened his wings wide at Leonardo studied them once more, then began to set out the sticks he had collected. Otto was amazed when he saw what the little penguin had in mind. Finally, Leonardo was finished. "Look at my new wings," he cried, "just my size." "Do you really think they will work?" asked Otto doubtfully. But Leonardo wasn't discouraged. He was certain that with the new wings, he could finally fly. He waddled bravely to the cliff and peered down. He was feeling a little queasy, but when a gentle breeze ruffled his feathers, Leonardo breathed deeply, took a running start, and crashed right into a snowdrift. "What happened?" he asked, digging himself out of the powdery snow. "Are you okay, Leo?" asked Otto. "I am, but my new wings aren't," replied Leonardo. Come down here and see what I landed on." They dug through the deep snow. "Leo," said Otto, astonishing, What? That looks like a flying machine. You wouldn't have found it if it hadn't been for those crazy wings of yours, he added, laughing. As evening neared, the wind picked up and swirled the snow around. Leonardo and Otto had to work hard to free the flying machine. Wow, said Otto, it's not the latest model, but it's in good condition. In good condition? Oh, Otto, do you think that maybe we could? Leonardo asked. Well, we'll see tomorrow, Leo, Albatross replied. I'm so tired that we can hardly stand. Leonardo was exhausted too, but he was so excited that it took him a long time to fall asleep. The next morning, Leonardo cleared out of the cockpit and found a flying cat, goggles, and a scarf. Now he looked like a real pilot. He also found a flight manual and studied the instructions carefully. Meanwhile, Otto busied himself with the propeller. The motor rattled, clattered, and started. Hooray, Otto cheered, stomping the ground with his big feet. Suddenly, penguins came from every direction, curious to see what the excitement was about. Otto called out to them, all aboard, fasten your seatbelts. The penguins hopped onto the wings, spread out evenly. Otto commanded. He turned to Leonardo. Don't worry, I'll help you, he said with a wink. Get ready for takeoff, Leonardo shouted. First, the plane jerked and jolted, rocked and shook. Then, slowly it began to roll. Faster and faster it went until it lifted off the ground. They were airborne. Leonardo was flying. You did it, Leo. You flied. Isn't it wonderful? Cried Otto. It's fantastic, Leonardo shouted back. I'm flying over the sea. I'm finally flying. I'm flying. All too soon, Otto said. We'd better head back. There's not much fuel in the tank. As soon as the flying machine had touched down, the motor began to sputter, and the propeller came to a stop. That was a perfect landing, declared Otto. But Leo, it was also your first and last flight. The fuel is gone. That didn't bother Leonardo. He was overjoyed. His dream had come true. A cheer rose from the crowd. Bravo, Leo. You really did it. Hooray, hooray. Leonardo's perseverance had made his dream of flying come true, and he worked just hard learning how to swim. The other penguins were very proud of him, and from then on, they called him Leo. When Otto stopped by for a visit, Leonardo showed him how he could leap into the water from the cliff. Now you're really flying, said Otto admiringly. Yes, but this time I'm using my very own swimming wings, replied Leonardo, laughing. The end.